Hey everyone, let's wrap up February. And as usual, we start with the videos I uploaded and the discussions we had. We had some good discussions. We talked about starting and finishing series, and I shared and told you how many series I've started, how many I plan to continue, and how many books that would be, and that is kind of shocking. But what I found more interesting was that how many people replied with, I don't really read series exactly for that reason. Respect to you guys, I keep starting them, I don't know why. Another bookish discussion that we had was reading a book in a day, and I really liked how a lot of you said it rarely happens to you, but you really like it when it happens, but it mostly happens with short books, short novellas, or graphic novels. And I agree. Graphic novels or short novellas, I can read those in a day much easier than normal books. I was thinking of 200 to 300 page books. That's like a proper novel, but not really a big tome. And I actually was surprised that there were some fast readers who said like, yeah, they normally can read a book in a day. Wow. Apart from that, I uploaded a random ramblings where I share what's going on with me right now and the frustrations I'm experiencing. And I really enjoyed your comment. Thank you all for the support and also for sharing the thoughts and things that are happening in your life. That was very interesting to read. Thank you. And of course, also thank you for your kind words to my letter to February. And that leads us already to the books. I finished quite a few and I uploaded quite a few reviews. So let's go by format again. The only physical book I read was Linden Hills by Gloria Naylor. I uploaded a full review about this, and I really enjoyed this short, concise book about a Black community. As far as I know, this is a fictional community, and the writing of this book follows two young boys in this community getting closer to the center of it. I only read afterward that this was modeled after Dante's Inferno, and it really makes sense. You can see so much more of it. I highly recommend this book. I also finished one ebook this month. That was The Sumage Solution by Gail Carriger. This book I didn't put up a full review of because mainly I didn't know how to fill a video for it. This is a male adult romance set in a paranormal universe or now of San Francisco. And the story doesn't really give much. It's a lot of sex and explicit sex. And so I don't know, I can't even say if it was good or bad. I don't normally read these kind of things. The writing flows, you know, I like Gail Carriger's writing. She can make me read anything, as you can see with this one. But other than that, I cannot say if it's a good or bad adult male romance. The rest of the books were audiobooks because I still go on long walks and it helps me clear my mind. So I finished Hyperion, which is apparently the first in a series where I'm not sure how many books follow, but a lot of people said the first one is the best one, so I'm not sure if I'm going to continue with this series, but it's a science fiction story with multiple perspectives, which helped also get through the book because I didn't really like any of the single characters. And the more you learn about the characters or the different perspectives, the more you learn about the world Hyperion and what is actually going on. I think it's one of those science fiction classics that you have heard of and never really read. At least it was for me that way. So I'm glad I read it, but I'm not really sure if I want to recommend it. Another book I didn't film a review for was Stake by Kevin Hearn. This is the 8th book in the Iron Root series. The 9th book comes out in April, and I think I'm going to do a full series review afterwards. Speaking of series reviews, I finished The Fangs of Freelance, which is the 4th book in the Fred the Vampire series, and I uploaded a full series review because I think you should all get into this. Drew Hayes wrote a series of adventures for Fred, the vampire accountant, and he's such a fun character, and the world that Drew Hayes created is so fun to read about, and all the characters and all the implications with the paranormal creatures in an urban fantasy setting is just fun to read about. And that brings us already to the last book I read and reviewed, which is 10% Happier by Dan Harris. I listened to the audiobook, which was narrated by himself, and I really liked how he did the narration. I really liked how he's structured the book. It's his own experience and way to meditation and mindfulness. And I really liked his analytical, factual, and also skeptical approach to the whole subject matter. And I also like that he told us a lot about himself because I personally didn't know him. So I really enjoyed reading this. I learned a lot about a topic where I'm pretty skeptical about, but now I have to think about maybe trying it because I need to be happier at the moment. So giving meditation a try, still looking for recommendations of how to get into it and good books or materials to get started. And that was my February. I hope you had a good one. Tell me in comments how your February was, what books you read, what you liked, what struggles you had. Let's talk February, and hope March will be sunny and nice. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.